Right, it's that time of the week again when I get to work with my wonderful girlfriend. Sunday afternoon. What we're going to do today is we're going to clear out these two rooms behind me. We did the one in the corner. It's going to be Becky's office the other last week, I think. We've got a separating wall in here, a brick wall that's been put up at some point to take down. It's just been put up just to literally separate the rooms, not supporting anything. We hope. Fingers crossed. It's just been put up in single brick. It's lime mortar, so it should come down pretty quickly and easily. So we're going to get that down. We're going to take down the ceiling boards again and the old joists. There's some debris up on the top of them, some old rocks and a couple of old doors and a lot of dust and dirt. So it's going to be a messy job.
Someone's going to do it.
But somebody's got to do it, exactly. So we're hoping we can get done for the football match later on. England are playing, so it's time for another bout of misery. Or maybe not, we shall see. So we're going to crack on. Hopefully we'll get cleaned up and ready and be sat down with a beer for the footy later. So hopefully so. Come on, England! Daft bugger. Hey, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Hey, good lad. Hey, what do you think? What do you think, boy? Hey, good lad. Hello, mate. Got a tail. Got a tail. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Come on then. Come on. Come on.
You're a funny girl. Why don't you come this way?
Come on.
Why don't you come this way?
Come on, Noosh.
Let me see, look. There we are. Lovely girl.
Hello, darling. Hey.
Hey. What do you reckon? Yes, I know. It's towards your teeth, man, isn't it?
Yes, I know. Girl. Come away. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. Daft. Daft, aren't you?
You are. Oh.
Right, we've reached the bottom.
And the end.
And the end, really. We're just going to knock it down now because the last 3 rows and more, they've put some later hard grey cement render on it, and it's just sticking to the bricks, it's just breaking them. So, seems to be what they do. We've got about 200, we've taken them down, they've come down well, because they've just been lime mortared together, so they've come apart well. Cleaned up, we've stacked them up. Don't know what we'll use them for, but
they're very rustic.
yeah, they are.
They?
You know, they're not really old. They're not solid bricks. They've got the air, you know, the air pockets in them. But they're obviously of a significant age. You know, they're very non-uniform, shall we say?
Rustic.
Yeah.
A bit like everything around here.
Yeah. So I think we can use them for something.
Yeah.
But we'll put them to one side. So we're just going to get this out now. And then we'll call it a day. It's going to be pushing 7 soon. Football starts at 8, which we can't miss.
No.
So we'll get these down, call it a day, and hope it doesn't rain tonight because I'm just going to leave everything outside.
I think it's tomorrow then.
Yeah. So we'll do this, call it a day.
Oh, okay.
Right. What's stone?
I think it was
That's stone underneath.
originally, and then they cemented around it.
It's got the hole in it.
Is it?
That's a piece of stone.
Oh wow.
That's a piece of stone.
Need to be careful there then.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's that sort of stone. See the holes in the middle.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah. That's cement now, then. Yeah, that's stone.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's going to be lovely if we can save that somehow. So I think that's for another day. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, you can see there's like a layer of something here.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
My PT, darling.
what we've got here is an old sort of drinking trough. Doesn't look much, because I think over the years they've put some cement and some block work around it. But underneath it there looks like there's a piece of solid stone that may be into the wall. Got a hole directly through the centre for obviously a drain off. Trying to get all of this lot off, all of the cement and block work, and leaving the stone in place. It's only very, very shallow, so it wouldn't take much to break it. So we're just, pardon the pun, chipping away steadily. Going to take a while, but hopefully it'll be worth it. Don't want to get too heavy-handed and end up with just, you know, loads of pieces on the floor. So take his time, see how we get on. So the stone's starting to appear. You see it all coming around here, and then all this around the front is this stone coming out of the wall. I think it is going to be fixed into the wall, set into the wall. It's painful, absolutely painful. But we just need to keep taking little bits off, go nice and steady, and hopefully it'll end up leaving this nice slab instead of this horrible sort of concrete and block structure that they've put up obviously at a later date. Right, that's that little job done. About 3 hours taking all that off and carefully cleaning it. There's this crack in this corner here. Just about, you know, noticed it early enough to kind of put some pressure on it as I was going along. Couldn't really see that on camera, but I was pushing my knee up against it just to stop it opening any wider. The rest of it's really nice. It's come up lovely. Obviously there's the main drain hole in the middle, and then there's another hole in this corner. What that's for I don't know. I've obviously put some block work into the stone wall to probably support it, to build it up or whatever. I don't know. We'll probably look at replacing that with some stone or whatever in time. It's something that we'll do way down the line. But just one of them things. Got a glimpse of it while we were taking the wall down. Thought, you know, I've got to see what's under there. So now I've got somewhere to put my cup. So we're just having the last kind of big strim of the year, hopefully. There'll be maintenance strims, of course, but hopefully, with the last few days we've had some serious rain, overnight rain and storms. You've seen some of the lightning, etc. Which is good, obviously good for the rivers and reservoirs, one thing and another. But I think the next sort of fortnight's forecast is getting really hot and dry, so I think we're about done with the rain now. So hopefully things should stay, you know, much shorter, hopefully. I've done this hillside. I've got a bit to do at the front, which I'll do this afternoon. Just gone over where we did, you know, more aggressively earlier in the year. Cut it down pretty quickly and easily. Obviously done this back level here that you've just seen. Hopefully Becky will show you a little bit of it in real time, because just kind of it sort of illustrates that if you keep on top of it and you keep it down and you keep doing it, you can blitz over it in 10 minutes and you know, it's done. You walk away and leave it for a month. You know, if you leave it year on year or you know, 6 months at a time, you've got your hands full again, your hours getting through it. So that's nicely cleared. We'll do the next 2 levels down, do the rest of the hillside towards the front of the house, a little bit along the front, other bits and pieces, and then that job's out of the way, and we can carry on rebuilding the house. Right, gonna have a couple of hours this afternoon. Just get these all these boards cut up that we took out the outbuildings the other day when we cleared them. What I'm sat under the last of the joists that came out of the house. They're in mixed condition. I'm just basically going to cut the rotten ends off them and put them to one side for now. So I don't want to chop them up just yet. I want to see what we can potentially use them for. So I'll get them out of the way first. Got all these boards behind me, and then I'll load in the next next area as well. So we're going to be at it for a couple of hours, but need to get it done out of the way. It's making the place look untidy, so we'll get them cleaned up and be another job out of the way.